Hi guys, Ryan here from the Private Banking Forums, doing my live daily journal update. It is Monday today, and it's currently 11 o'clock Eastern Time. We're just about to go into the fourth period on the SP500 E-mini contract. What I did this morning is I was a seller at the highs today. I sold the overnight highs. I got filled at 62.50 I believe, and I got scaled out on this rotation down back into Vwap, and we've seen this pullback up to the developing value area high, and I added to my position here, and I'm just looking to take my first scale off at the lows at the minute, and then my second scale off into sorry, I've got one scale off already, and I'm looking to take my second scale off into the current lows at the minute, and then my target for the day at the minute is 55s, which is a point of control from Friday. So see what happens here. We could see this market come to this mini distribution area here. Sort of 53 probably. So now I've got this add in. I'm going to move my target down a little bit, and then just and see what happens here, because I've banked some good points on this trade already. If once I get this second scale filled here at the 57.50s, I would have banked about 6 points on this position so far. So my stop is about a few ticks above this high now. It was about above the 65s, but we've got this nice selling tail and this distribution forming now. So I've just moved this above the highs now, so I don't want to see an outside day on this market. What I saw this morning was we opened. It looked like we were going to open gap up, and we could have seen like a test drive higher, but there's a couple of things I'm looking at, and one thing is this meters VWAP of the highs, and we rotated to the high of this meters VWAP this morning, 63s, where I took short, and we've come back into this longer term developing value now that we've been rejecting. So I am considering this to be maybe a cycle high here. Who knows? I don't want to bite myself in the arse and say this is going to be the cycle high when it's not, but I'm just basically looking for a bracket to start to form here. We've made these all times highs, we've also got the gap up, so I'm just looking for this market to see a sort of balancing period, which we're starting to see. We sort of one time framed off, and then we see this mini bracket formed here where we just see the market balance, and then we see buyers respond again, and again we're just seeing this market balance. You can see that this trend is starting to become weaker now. So I'm just playing it by ears at the minute, and I'm just going to go off of the obviously what the daytime frame charts tell us every morning. This morning we don't really want to be a buyer at these highs at the minute. If we opened a bit higher, then I probably would have looked for a cycle. If we opened up here, and then I would have looked for a rotation down to this sort of area, and then a bounce off to a new high maybe. But we just didn't see that aggressiveness off the open, and so I just decided to place the short side and short the overnight highs as a reference point, which seemed to work out pretty good in this scenario today. The only other thing I was maybe looking at is if I wanted to be a buyer today in this current situation in this market scenario, then I would have tried to be a buyer here. The value area higher and the point of control. Like I said, if we opened here, I was looking for a test down. This is why I'm targeting this 55s, and I'm not going to target the other side of this distribution from Friday, because I do think the way we opened, obviously we did have a bullish sentiment, so what's it going to do? It's going to rotate down to support, and then if we find buyers, this is where they're going to probably respond from here. So I'm just playing it by ears at the minute, and I'm just doing my intraday trading, and what I saw this morning was to be a seller at these highs. The current composite that I'm tracking as well, we opened at the highs of this composite. Again, if we opened above this composite value area, then I might have looked for a rotation down to the 64s and then a bounce back up again. But the fact that we opened inside value at the highs, what do we do? Price is at the value area high, so we sell it down to the median and then target the other side of value now. So this is why I'm sort of targeting the 55s, 54, 53 area on this trade, depending on what happens here with the developing market structure. But at the minute we've got a nice distribution forming, we've got excess at the highs, and I'm just looking to see value lead price pretty much. Price lead value as this market pushes down, and we'll see this the value sort of push down with it. So but just keeping an eye on obviously Friday's value here, and as you can see on the volume profile, we are starting to see some lower volume coming in this area. So anyway, I'll keep you posted on what I continue to do here. Regards Crude, I'll show you what I've done on Crude. I basically this morning I just was watching this market, and I was mainly trading the SP500 at the minute, but if I see opportunities arise on the Crude, then I am gonna take them. So what I saw in this market was we opened. Let me get the TPOs over. So we opened gap down this morning, and we rotated down to a previous sort of value area. Not that I was paying attention to it, and we are currently at like a value area extreme. I mean, this current Midas Vwap that I was tracking from all the way back here, which you can see was playing part. We've come down to the value area low here, so I was looking for a this is a potential short-term support area. I mean, the long-term auction is still down. I believe that we're going to come down to probably the 92s area before I start making more decisions here. But I mean, we're back in this sort of this balance bracket now, so the target becomes the 92s, which is the other side of it. But regards obviously the intraday time frame, which is what we're trading, we opened gap down, and we saw a rotation back up to the yesterday's profile, and I mean this would have been a go no go sort of trade location to sell it, but we just got responsive buying here, and then in B period we see responsive buying again. So this market basically wanted to come back to value. So the best bit to do now was basically wait for this market to come test support and then sell the value area, and lean off the point of control from Friday. And so what obviously I was trading the S&P this morning, and I missed this location I had. I mean, I had the location already there, the area that I probably would have tried to fade, and I missed that. And what happens is I saw this come back into value, and we started to hold the value area high here. So what I did is I basically just I sold the value area high. I got filled at, I'm just checking now, about 94.80, and I'm fully scaled now on this position. So I mean, like I said, I got filled here at 94.80, and I got scaled out into Vwap here, and at the minute I'm probably just going to target the other side of value at 94.32. So I'm going to just set my my target to this now. I mean, this could potentially break down a lot further here, but it's just looking what I'm just basically going to look for the other side of value on this rotation here. So there's a lot of other compensating factors on this market that I'm not going to talk about because I want to try to keep these videos short, but this is what I've done here on the Crude anyway. So anyway, I'll keep you posted on what I continue to do here on both markets, and we'll go from there. Keep you posted. Okay, just a quick update here. It's currently 10 to 12 Eastern time. Oh, sorry. Currently 10 to 12 Eastern time. We're just approaching my my target here on crude oil. I've currently got my target at 32s, which is just the lows of. I'm going to move this up a little bit to 37s. It's just the lows of this current value area that we're in. So like I say, I've just sold the higher value, and I'm just looking to target the lower value. I mean, we could see this come down and test the initial balance low, and we could see it come down and test fair IB extension and continue to one time frame down from this C period high, but it's just not my interest in this trade at the minute. I'm literally just going for a mean reversion trade and just going to target the other side of value here. So and I'll be done on this crude oil trade. I'm still short the S&P. It's about 3.5 points, 3.25 points in from my average position, even though my core entry is from the highest where I got in. So my core entry is from 62.50, and so it's a good sort of 5 points in this trade, so or 4 or 5 points in. Just seeing what we do here. We had I was trailing my stop inside value, and I was expecting to see maybe a rotation down back into the value area from Friday from the Vwap, but we see a rotation back up to Vwap, so I just adjusted my stop a little bit here. I've got my stop above Vwap at the minute. We're starting to see this flatten out now, so if we don't see sellers respond here and push this back down, then obviously we're going to look for the same sort of scenario as the Crude. We're going to see like a mean reversion and test the other side of value here. This market just is in balanced two-way trade, so just hanging in to see what happens here. I mean, we did We did see some pretty big absorption here as we came below the initial balance, and I mean about 88,000 contracts got traded here, and we couldn't push lower, and we did seem to just dry up a volume here into the 56s. So and then again we see a rotation back to VWAP. So again, very thin volume here, and we are seeing a bit of a battle here. So we could see this continue to break down further. Like I said, I'm just monitoring it and trailing my stops in where this auction goes here. So just what I'm seeing at the minute, just some observations, and as you can see, like I pointed out earlier, I mean we've got the meters VWAP from the highs, and we've got the long-term value area high here, and we're just right bang in the middle of it. We're right bang at the value area high from this longer-term VWAP, and we're right at VWAP from this meters VWAP from the highs here. So just interesting to see that the market's just sitting here right now with no real sort of rotational bias right now. So yeah, I'll keep you posted on what I continue to do here. But like I said, if we do if we do trade above VWAP, I'm just going to close my core position here and call it a day. So I'm just still waiting for my crude target to get filled. We did test a low of this sort of distribution that we've seen on the volume profile. So just keep an eye on this again. Obviously, I don't want to see buyers respond here. I mean, this is currently also the value area low on RTH VWAP. So and we are back to the sort of open here, and we did see some absorption, so I'm just keeping an eye on this. If I see real responsive buying here again, I'm just going to close my my core position on this crude trade as well. So I mean, there's no point just sitting there when the market's giving you valuable information that you should just get out. So again, I'll keep you posted on what I'll continue to do here. But hopefully I'll be hopefully we see this crude target get filled, and hopefully we see a rotation down in the S&P, and I can call it a day for my day today. Anyway, I'll keep you posted. Just a quick update here for crude. I never got my target filled down here, and what I did is basically when this market come back into value on this meters VWAP, I just got out pretty much at the volume point of control here at 53. So still got a nice little run down here, but it's a shame I couldn't get my target filled at the lows here. I mean, this current distribution, it does look like we're going to come in and try and fill in some volume up here. So just staying on the cautious side here regards trying to short this market in a minute. So like I said, it does look like we're going to see a rotation up now. I mean, we held this month's value area low, we came down and tested the value area low for this month. It's not majorly important at the minute, but it is a reference to watch, and we have seen responsive buying from this area. So we'll see how this continues to play out. I mean, we've got some pretty good excess. Well, not amazing excess actually. We have the excess at these lows. I mean, on the RTH TPOs, and we just couldn't trade below this distribution. Again, we see responsive buying in the A period, and then in the F period we came down to this distribution. You can clearly see this on the overnight volume profile, that low distribution. You can see how it again on the RTH distribution. So just something to note here. Regards to the S&P, I'm still short the S&P. Like I said, I'm trading my stuff above VWAP, and we see this one tiny little spike above it, but there was no volume there. So, and we see a responsive seller come in and push it straight back down. So I'm still hanging in here to see if we can see another rotation down. So I'll keep you posted on what I continue to see here. Okay, I'm just going to finish off this video now. It's currently 2 o'clock Eastern time, and I'm going to shoot off and call it a day today now. I ended up basically, like I said, just getting out at VWAP here. We came up and we see 2 attempts to sell down, and we just couldn't find it. And we see buyers just pretty much absorbing this off of the RTH value area low, and I ended up just getting out in this area. So I mean, I got a couple points off it on my core position, but nothing like I was hoping to get. I mean, I was hoping to see this 5450 area tested, but we never got there. I mean, who knows, we could get there into the close today. See what happens here at the value area high, but yeah, I'm just gonna call it a day today. Just that one trade on the crude, and then the one trade on the S&P this morning. So anyway, hope you all had a great day, and if you have any questions, then please ask me on my journal on the forum. Take care, bye.